That is a grand slam. Jack Playhouse not ready to go home today. Deep gone! Deep gone! Walk on! Gone! Grand slam! Ball in the gap. What a play! What a play! Peter McNeil!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the American League Championship Series between the third-seeded Western Wolfpack and second-seeded Central Cyclones. The series is currently tied 1-1 in a best-of-5 series. Looking at the starting pitchers today for Game 3, Alex Harden and Evan Clugston are both terrific strikeout throwers on the mound, where this is Alex Harden's second start in the ALCS. This is Evan's third and last start of this series, as pitchers can only start 3 times in a 5-game series. And looking at the away team, the Western Wolfpack, led by captain Alex Harden and power hitter Thomas Blales at second base. Tyler Cloud is back in the lineup, however, Aaron Schofield is out. The strong leadoff hitter for the Wolfpack is absent today with a wrist injury. And looking at the home team, the Central Cyclones, good news, Dominic DeMuro, the offensive super threat of Dominic DeMuro, is back in the lineup. Bad news, the Central Cyclones are playing down a man again and have only had a 3% lineup throughout the postseason, as Jeremy Langstead is out due to an unknown reason. Now let's head down to the field for some player interviews. I'm here with JB Rogers of the Central Cyclones. Now JB, you were without Dominic DeMuro for games 1 and 2 of the American League Championship Series. Going into it today, he's back. How does that kind of power behind the plate help you guys out?
Well, it helps us out a ton. We definitely missed him offensively, and his pitching too. So we're very glad to have that back today.
Now, behind the plate, you guys had to step up. A lot of people thought you were going to lose the first 2 games of the series without Dominic here, but everyone on your team, including you, Jeremy, Evan, really stepped it up. You're hitting 500 in the postseason. What's been working for you guys behind the plate?
It's just getting those reps in, just practicing. Later in the season, it's really come on for me, and, I just have to owe it all to practice.
And for you guys, as I said before, Dominic's here. He's usually your number 2 guy. He missed games 1 and 2 because of injury. If he's not able to go today, pitching-wise, he'll be in the lineup hitting, but if he's unable to go pitching, you might have to step in and come in for 2 of the 3 games. How are you going to, lock in and try and get your team to the World Series?
I've practiced my pitching, in practice, but I've yet to be in a game yet. So it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, getting out there that first inning, but hopefully I can dial it in there in the later innings.
Excellent, sir. Good luck today.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with Alex Harden of the Western Wolfpack. Now, Alex, heading into Game 3, you guys split the series 1-1 versus the Cyclones. How are you going to take control of the game today and get on top here in Game 3?
Yeah, I think it's really going to come down to our play in the field, pitching. We just got to really hammer the details, no errors, no drop balls, hit the strike zone, throw pitches that look good enough to swing at,
Now, when it comes to pitching well, you've been the best pitcher so far in the postseason. 9 innings of work, 3-0, 17 strikeouts, a 2.0 ERA, all our best in the postseason thus far. What's been working for you on the mound?
I'm feeling as confident as I've ever been. I'm really finding the zone well, and my stuff is just working right now, and I think it's going to continue to do so.
And lastly, for the Cyclones, they were without Dominic DeMuro for games 1 and 2, a team that really relies on the offensive power of Dominic DeMuro, and they were able to tie it 1-1. How is your plan going to go into it differently now that you got 3 games left, potentially 3 games left, and you need to take 2 of the 3 with Dominic DeMuro on the Cyclones?
Yeah, it's unfortunate we couldn't take a 2-0 lead without him, and he's obviously a tremendous player. So we just got to do what we can to avoid letting him take control of the game, whether it's on the mound or at the plate. When he puts the ball in play, just be smart with it. Don't make any errors. And if he hits a dinger or 2, it is what it is. He's a tough player to stop.
Excellent, sir. Good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, and we are here for Game 3 of the American League Championship Series between the Central Cyclones and the Western Wolfpack. Alex Harden will lead it off here in game number 3, and Evan Clugston on the mound for the Cyclones. Ball 4. Alex Harden reaches with a walk to start off game number 3. And that hits Tyler Clout. Evan Clugston walks consecutive batters to start off this game number 3. In play to JB Rogers, he flips over to Evan and gets Thomas Playhouse for the out, but the runners advance to both second and third. Strike 3, Evan Clugston able to get Josh Bergman swinging right there. And that is ripped into play. Dominic DeMuro bobbles the ball. Tyler Clout will score. And that's a hard hit single right there from Alex Harden. Drives in the game's first run. And the Wolfpack strike here first in game number 3. Strike 3, 3-pitch strikeout for Evan Clugston. But one run does come across for the Wolfpack. Wolfpack lead it 1-0 as we go into the bottom of the first here in game number 3. I like it. And that's a ground ball right to Josh Bergman. He bobbles the ball, and Evan Clugston will make it to first. And that is deep. Home run, Dominic DeMuro, 2-run blast. And the Cyclones take the lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Dominic DeMuro in his first at bat here in the American League Championship Series goes yard. The 2-run home run. That is deep. Home run, Dominic DeMuro. That is deep. Home run, Dominic DeMuro. 4-pitch walk for JB Rogers. And that's ripped in play right to Thomas Playhouse. He steps on the ball and crushes it. Popped up into the air. Josh Bergman is underneath it and makes the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the first. Up into the air, it's deep and hits off the fence, and all the runners are going to advance one base. That's a single for JB Rogers off the fence over there in right center. Hit your bat, sorry. And that's a walk for Evan Clugston. A run will come home for the Cyclones. That is ripped to Josh Bergman. He's able to knock it down, but a run will come home for the Cyclones. That's an RBI single for Dominic DeMuro, his third RBI of the day. And the Cyclones now lead it 4-1 here in the bottom of the first. Strike 3, Alex Harden strikes out JB Rogers, looking right there for the second out here in the bottom of the first. Alex Harden's first strikeout of the day. Strike 3 on the riser, and Evan Clugston strikes out. Alex Harden gets 2 strikeouts right there to end the bottom of the first, but 4 runs come across for the Cyclones, and they lead it 4-1 as we go into the top of the second here. top of the second. That is flared in play. It's a fair ball. I went over the top of the bag. It went over the top of the bag. And that's inside, ball 4. Right back to Evan Cluxton. He bobbles the ball, flips over to third, and that gets by Dominic DeMiro. Thomas Blehouse is just gonna jog right into home, and the Wolfpack score a run on the overthrow from Evan Cluxton. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Tyler Clout and the Wolfpack. And that is ripped opposite field, grand slam, Thomas Blehouse. That was a nasty pitch from Evan Cluxton, and Thomas Blehouse took him deep to the opposite field. Incredible hit from Thomas Blehouse. And the Wolfpack go ahead 6-4 here in the top of the second of Game 3. Clutch grand slam right there from Thomas Blehouse, giving the Wolfpack the lead. That is ripped opposite field grand slam. Nice 5, concluding the one that went over the fence. Strike 3, and Josh Bergevin strikes out.
He walked last time.
1 out, 1-2. And that is a ground ball right to Dominic DeMiro. He flips over to first, but that won't be in time to get Alex Harden. And that is ripped into the opposite field. It's a fair ball, and Alex Harden chugging for 3. He's gonna get there. And that is ripped high and deep. It's got a chance. Dominic DeMiro makes the grab, but Alex Harden tags and scores. That's a sac fly for Thomas Blehouse. And that is 6 runs in the inning for the Wolfpack. That ends the top of the second. Popped up into the air, Alex Harden right under it, and he makes the grab, able to hold on right there. In play to Tyler Clout, and he is able to step on first.
JB, run the hard 40.
Gets JB out right there. Ball 4. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Alex Harden gets Dominic DeMiro right there on the curve. No runs come across for the Cyclones, and the score remains 7-4 as we go to the top of the third here. Strike 3, a 3-pitch strikeout for Evan Cluxton to start off the top of the third, and there's now 1 away for Alex Harden. Hey. And that is crushed deep, and that's a home run for Alex Harden. Solo shot. And the Wolfpack continue to add on to their lead, 8-4. Now the score here in the top of the third. Big blast right there from Alex Harden. And that is ripped right to Dominic DeMiro, and he makes the catch. And that's the second out here in the top of the third. Thomas Blehouse will come up to the plate. And that is ripped right past JB Rogers, and Thomas Blehouse walks to first base easily. Josh Bergevin up for the Wolfpack. And that's ripped past Dominic DeMiro. Thomas Blahouse chugging for 3, and he is tagged out by Dominic DeMiro for the 3rd out of the inning. Clutch play right there from Dominic, able to tag Thomas Blahouse.
I tried.
That's a walk. Strike 3 gets him right at the bottom of the zone, 56. Strike 3 gets him swinging. Alex Harden. In play, gets past Alex Harden, and JB Rogers is safe at first. And that's deep, it's got a chance, but Thomas Blahouse makes the grab for the 3rd out, and the Western Wolfpack take game number 3 of the ALCS, score of 8-4, and the Wolfpack go ahead 2-1 as we head into game number 4. All right, we're getting ready to begin game number 4 of the ALCS. A win or go home game for the Central Cyclones as the Western Wolfpack are ahead 2-1. And that is ripped deep. That's a home run for Evan Cluxton to lead off the start of game number 4, and the Cyclones take an early 1-0 lead. That is ripped deep. That's a home run for Evan Cluxton to lead off. Popped up into the air, and Alex Harden makes the grab. That's the 1st out here in the top of the 1st. Popped up into the air, Brian Hewlett will make the catch. In play to Tyler Clout. He picks up the ball cleanly, but is strike 3, swing and a miss on the curveball. But 1 run does come across for the Central Cyclones, and they lead it 1-0. Here in game number 4. And that is ripped into deep left center. That's down for a no-out single. Alex Harden leads it off and gets on for the Wolfpack. Past JB Rogers, but Dominic DeMiro. No, he's out. He is out at second. And that is just absolutely destroyed. It's gone. 2-run shot, Thomas Blahouse, and he gives the Wolfpack the lead here in game number 4. Just what we thought would have happened to JB Rogers happens, and Thomas Blahouse gives that one a ride, and the Wolfpack go up 2-1. And that is just absolutely destroyed. Dominic DeMiro comes in relief after JB Rogers gives up the 2-run blast to Thomas Blahouse out of Clout. And that's popped up into the air over JB Rogers' head, and Tyler Clout reaches on a single. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Brian Hewlett. And that is ripped right to Dominic DeMuro. He bobbles the ball and misses Alex at first. Tyler Clout will score. Strike 3, Dominic DeMuro able to strike out Josh Bergevin. Has 3 straight balls to him from Dominic DeMuro right here, and he slips and falls. Home run for Thomas Playhouse, right-handed. He slipped and fell as he's hitting right-handed, not normally a right-handed hitter, and goes yard. 3-run shot for Thomas Playhouse off of Dominic DeMuro. And that is a 3-run homer, 6 runs in the inning for the Wolfpack. Foul ball. Ball 4, 5-pitch walk. Foul was crushed.
Nobody remembers.
That's true. Way out of here, Evan Clugston into the neighbor's yard.
Hey, it's not over, boy.
In deep left center.
It's not over. We're chip.
2-run homer, and the Cyclones put 2 more on the board. 6-3 now the score. In the top of the second, still no outs here. And Dominic DeMuro will come up to the plate. And that got a chance off the wall. Dominic DeMuro will reach on a single as he just misses a home run. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is a fair ball past the foul pole. That's going to be a ground rule double. Evan Clugston awarded second. Dominic DeMuro up. And that is way out of here. The ball was smashed in midair. And the Cyclones cut the lead. It's now tied here 6-6. In the top of the second, only 1 away. Huge home run for Dominic DeMuro. That is way out of here. The ball was... Oh yeah, baby!
Oh yeah!
Right back to Alex Hart. Gets past him and past Thomas Playhouse and JB Rogers. Singled and homered in this game. Just a triple away, and that is deep up into the air. Tyler Clout makes the grab. That's the second out here in the top of the second. Popped up into the air. Brian Hewlett makes the catch. And the inning is over. 5 runs do come across for the Cyclones. And the score is tied 6-6. 4-pitch walk, Tyler Clout. And that's in play down the first baseline. Dominic DeMuro is just going to tag Brian Hewlett for the out, but Tyler Clout able to advance. Popped up into the air, Dominic DeMuro under it and makes the catch. That's the second out here in the bottom of the second. That's right back to Dominic DeMuro, and he tags Tyler Clout. That's the 3rd out of the inning. And the Wolfpack don't get any runs across in the bottom of the second. 6-6. The score remains tied as we go into the top of the 3rd. Strike 3, Evan Clugston chases. That's ripped right past Tyler Clout. Dominic DeMiro is rounding first, but he will just hold up for a single. Ripped into the gap. And Dominic DeMiro digging for 3. He will get there. Deep. It's got a chance. Thomas Playhouse catches it, but that'll be a sac fly for Evan Clugston, and the Cyclones take the lead 7-6 here in the top of the third. Rip deep off the tree into deep left center, and that will just be a single. JB running on the overthrow from Thomas Playhouse, and both runners advance up to second and third. Yeah. And that's ripped past Tyler Clout. Dominic DeMiro is gonna score. JB chugging for home. He's gonna score. Popped up into the air. Alex Harden looking around and is able to make the catch. But 3 runs do come across for the Cyclones. They're leading 9-6. As we go to the bottom of the third, Cyclones need these 3 outs. And that is way out of here. Thomas Playhouse, solo shot, cuts this Cyclones lead down by 1. 9-7 is the score. And the Wolfpack are just 3 runs away. That is way out of here. That's popped up in the air. Evan Clugston catches it with his hat for the first out of the inning. Risky move from Evan Clugston, but makes the grab. Ryan Hewlett up, one away. Right back to Dominic DeMiro, and Dominic tags Brian Hewlett 2 away now. Ripped in play. Evan Clugston gets past Evan Clugston. Alex Harden turns the corner. Right back to Dominic DeMiro. He's going to flip over to first and gets the out. The Cyclones take the game. They win game number 4, 9-7, and tie the series at 2-2. And we're headed into the final game of the ALCS, game number 5.